What is going on, everybody? Thammagotcha here, and today we have a shoutcast battle sent in by Ripley32, so thank you so much for sending in these battles. They do have a YouTube channel, so there is a link in the description down below to check out their YouTube channel. We are going to be checking out Kommo-o, and if you're wondering if it has BOOMBURST, it doesn't. That's okay though, it didn't really need that updated moveset of BOOMBURST when you have Dragon Claw and Close Combat. But being a fighting dragon typing, it's going to be double weak to those fairy Pokemon. So you're going to want a steel type, and that steel type is going to be Scizor with Bullet Punch, absolutely being able to destroy those steel types with that Bullet Punch fast move. To round this ABB team off with some bulk, we're going to pick Giratina in the back. Probably to draw out the fairy type, and then have Scizor destroy the fairy type, and Kommo-o to sweep in the back. Now that Rayquaza, that was something else, and this is what I mean by Kommo-o sweeping. Left, right, good night, get out of here, Aggron. And we're gonna be hopping into the next match. Celesteela, okay. I know this thing does have Rock Throw. I think that what the move is running right now, I can't really tell by the animations. I do believe it does have a Body Slam. Can also run Bulldoze, my goodness. This thing's, I've never played with Celesteela before, but unfortunately with the Giratina safe swap here, you're not going to be able to draw out the fairy type because of that steel typing. It's going to be resisting the, is it Dragon Breath or Shadow Claw? I think it was Shadow Claw. But anyways, they do end up drawing the fairy type out at Tapu Koko. Gonna take the Dazzling Gleam, left, right, good night, Scizor, and you're gonna be able to farm down because Tapu Koko does not have a fast move of fairy, but the close combat knocks out that Dialga. Oh my gosh. Woohoo, left, right, good night, and a shiny Melmetal. Ooh, props to that trainer. It's a Shadow Claw variant of Giratina, everybody, by the way. But Melmetal, shiny, that's super cool. Another steel type that is in those special gifts is going to be Gimmighoul, which you can get Golden Go. I'm currently working on my own Golden Go, so hopefully I will have one relatively soon. 999 candies is a lot, and I'll be able to showcase it on my channel. Probably going to be running it for the Ultra League, maybe a bit of the Master League, but we'll see here how much Stardust I can accumulate between that time. So, Scizor versus Giratina. This Scizor is running Fury Cutter. It's going to get to those moves really, really fast, but you are going to lose out on that Bullet Punch steel type damage versus the fairy types. So, it's a give and take. In comes an Excadrill. You're going to build up a lot of energy here. Bait with the Dragon Claw. Come in with the Scizor to catch the move. Absolutely brilliant catch here. And I do believe you left with a close combat loaded, which is absolutely amazing because this Night Slash is going to do some work. You're not going to be able to farm down this Melmetal. Unfortunately, there was a bunch of lag there. And maybe that was just a CMP tie. Superpower knocks out. Didn't leave with the move, but got snuck the Dragon Tail through there. Now you have the close combat to knock out the Excadrill. Left, right, good night, good game, perfect lead. Togekiss is staying in. Out comes a Reshiram, gonna be throwing this Night Slash right away. And I think I would have came in with the Kommo-o here. Because you have the fairy type on the lead there, and it's double super effective, so it would not have gotten a lot of charms through to build up any more energy, and you could have had Giratina in the back to kind of sweep the team. But you get the boost. Oh, and it would have been a Giratina on Giratina matchup here. Whereas now you're going to take a Dragon Claw, and Kommo-o is kind of squishy, and now you're just going to be faced with more loaded energy, but the opponent has no shields. Close combat going off. That does some nice damage. You're going to be able to shield up and farm down. Take this game, even though it doesn't really matter. The double dragon backline is taking advantage. So Excadrill on the lead. Because Stunfisk is going to be banned from this league, people are going to be going to Excadrill for that Drill Run, Rock Slide to, that steel typing, but able to do some neutral damage to the dragon types, super effective damage to the steel types, and to resist the fairy types. It's actually a great Pokemon to use it if it wasn't so glassy in the Ultra League. I mean, it's glassy in the Master League, but it does work. So, out comes a Dragonite. You're going to be resisting the Dragon Breath damage, but Scizor is a bit glassy himself. So you're going to be taking a lot of damage. Out comes a Kommo-o. You can... Dragon Claw is going to hurt. Can you farm all the way down? Yes, you can. You get to the close combat. You're going to be taking this game. GG's. Well played to that opponent. So we're going to be hopping into the next matchup. Another great matchup, except this Druddigon is running Bite. Not your standard moveset of Dragon Tail. So you get the Night Slash off, you come in and you snipe down with Kommo-o, draw out the Fairy type, and you get the close combat off, which is the right move there because you want to give your opponent less farm. So by doing that, you throw the close combat, you double debuff your defense so they don't get as much farm. And I think that was an Alolan Zekitor. Yes, it was. Oh, these early rank battles are absolutely amazing. Now you're going to be able to get to this Iron Head. I might have shielded that up. Yeah, you had the... Yeah, I guess it really didn't matter. The Iron Head. So this was the right play. Going to be winning that game with the Dragon Claw. Good game. Another Melmetal. Okay. I wonder if this one is running double Iron Bash. I would really like to see that. If somebody has double Iron Bash moveset on their Melmetal and would like me to showcase their battles, there's a link in the description down below to send them over. Or if you have a Hawlucha battle, I would like to showcase those as well. So send them all over. I will do my best to get them as fast as possible. Out comes a Sylveon, and then this is why you have the Scizor. They can just farm all the way down, and look at how much energy you have for that Melmetal when it wants to come back in. You could do neutral damage with Night Slash and potentially get a boost, which could make Scizor go on an absolute havoc. Look at that. This is the third Night Slash. Gonna be getting a shield, which is the best thing you can possibly ask for. From there, you can just let the... Oh no! Shadow Dragonite, but they throw! If they didn't throw there, I don't know about this. Oh, you are at the back-to-back close combat, but did that Thunder Shock KO? No, it didn't because it's resisted. That's gonna be a good game, well played. If the opponent did not throw there, they could have just farmed down. You both would have went down pretty equally. But they kind of threw the matchup there. So, I mean, this team works unless you see a Steel type on the lead. Because then you can't draw out the Fairy type. Because they can just stay in. I mean, why not stay in? You're going to be resisting the Dragon Claws. And then it's going to be a lot longer until they're going to be able to reach the Shadow Sneak. But either way, they come in with their own Scizor. Nice bait there with the Dragon Claw. You're able to get to another Dragon Claw to either force a shield. Didn't even take switch, but it's okay. You come in with the Kommo-o. Gonna let this Rock Slide go through. It is resisted due to that fighting typing. And you're baiting again with the Dragon Claw. They no-shield that like a savage. That is very unfortunate because if you would have went to the close combat, that would have been a good game, well played. Rock Slide coming through. Oh my gosh, and it's an Empoleon in the back. You really just have to watch out for Drill Peck because of that fighting typing. That fighting sub-typing is going to do super effective damage, but they Hydro Cannon. Maybe they're not running Drill Peck. Let's see here. No, they are running Hydro Cannon. I guess this is single move, but now you have the close combat locked and loaded. This is going to be saying left, right to that good night to that Melmetal. So GG's. Well played there. Dragonite lead. Good lead, other than if they want a superpower and dip, it might get a little bit fretful. Because that superpower will probably one-shot your Scizor. So gonna respect the superpower, and then they swap into their own shiny Shadow Scizor. And that is quite unfortunate because this Scizor is running Night Slash, which does do super effective damage. And you're gonna be able to lose switch there, which is kind of unfortunate. Excuse me, I'm yawning, I don't know why. They bring back in that Dragonite. Out comes an Aggron, and you do have to get both shields here. You have to, or that is quite unfortunate. I do think you only have the one close combat locked and loaded, but you're gonna bait here with the Dragon Claw. I think that was a CMP tie, which was a mistake by your opponent, because now you get to another Dragon Claw, and this is gonna be GG's. Good game, well played to your opponent there. Took that game. I thought they were gonna lose that game, but GG's, well played. Giratina lead. This is pretty good, other than you get the attack boost. The shinies get the attack boost left, right, and center. Not shielding the first one because you know you can survive it. I like that no shield, but at the same time I don't, because they can just kind of like double shield and just farm you all the way down at the expense of them losing two shields. And you don't even know if there's a fairy type in the back, because if there's a fairy type in the back, you are screwed. let's hope there's no fairy type. There is no fairy type. They bring in a Steelix. Oh my gosh. This is Psychic Fangs. It's going to do super effective damage. Why did you not throw the close combat dip? You should have thrown the close combat and left. But we'll see if it pays off. Because it's a Magnezone in the back. Okay. Okay. So if you would have thrown your close combat and you would have dipped out, that would have one-shot it, and then you would have had to bring in Giratina, and Giratina just outboxed Magnezone. Now you're forced to come in with Kommo-o, get to the back-to-back, playing dodgy here. But whereas you could have just went for the close combat, taking out the Steelix and taking out the Magnezone, but you still won that game anyways. Just would have made it a little bit easier on you and less closer for your opponent, but... anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. I did announce the winners for the GoFest tickets. They were on my live stream. I did post a community on the channel, but they have not messaged me yet. So if I don't get a message within the next couple weeks, I will draw out 2 more people because I don't want those to go to waste. So anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. If you guys are liking the channel content, please hit that like button. Comment if you want to see anything in the future, and you see that one, that video right there. Yeah, click on that one, and I'll see everybody in the next video.